Hello, I'm Peter Marzano.
And this is Gabby Marzano. And first off, I really hope those Hawks hurry up and win that cup because Peter's pathetic playoff beard really needs to get shaved off.
But I am happy that I've been able to keep my playoff beard because the Hawks have had some fantastic play through 3 rounds, and for the second time in 4 years, they are back in the Stanley Cup final. But so far, at least, is from what the media has been telling us, that they are no match for the Boston Bruins, and I heavily disagree. Now, first, when we look at this great Blackhawks-Bruins matchup, which is the first original 6 Stanley Cup final matchup since 1979, the Canadiens played the Rangers, we have to look at the fact that I don't really get why Boston is favored in this series. So when we analyze it, we see the Boston swept a Pittsburgh team that had the highest offense in the league throughout the regular season. But what the media and specifically Bruins fans are forgetting are the fact that those last 2 games in Boston, including a double overtime game, they were only able to score 3 goals. The Bruins have a very similar type of play as the Los Angeles Kings do, with a lot of defense and perhaps goaltending, I guess you could say, but not a lot of scoring. And the Bruins haven't played a team like the Blackhawks yet, and they're going to need to find a way to score if they want to win the series. So, Gabby, what do you think are the keys to the cup?
The keys to the cup are the Hawks really need to focus on getting their star players out like Taves and Kane and Sharp. They also need to work on the third line scoring.
Absolutely, and the third line scoring is going to be vital in the series. Look at a team like the Boston Bruins. They've been able to get scoring across the board, but I think that the Hawks defense is going to be able to negate that for the first part. I mean, obviously, you're able to look at the statistics from the regular season. The Western Conference was stronger than the Eastern Conference, so I think that does have a little bearing and perhaps a little bit of inflation on the playoff statistics. But the Hawks, and one of my keys to the cup for Chicago Blackhawks is to make sure they focus on shutting down the David Krejci, Brad Marchand, and Patrice Bergeron tandem. Those are going to be 3 players that are really going to try and lead the pack offensively for the Bruins, as they have this entire postseason. If the Hawks are going to be able to negate that and get on Tuukka Rask often and early, I think the Bruins will have a lot of trouble being able to win the series. So my overall pick is that I think that the Chicago Blackhawks will win the series 4-2 in 6 games. What is your prediction?
My prediction for the Hawks is that they're going to win it in Game 5 against the Bruins.
All right, and those are your predictions and your keys to the Stanley Cup Final for the 2013 season. This has been Peter Marzano.
And Gabby Marzano.